Hey, good morning, everybody. Pray you had a great Christmas. Today is the 28th of December, Saturday morning. It's roughly quarter to six. Couldn't sleep. So figured I'd come out here and show my latest acquisition, which I'm really excited to have. Uh, Love for this rig is like 50-50. Don't understand why. I think it's a great truck, but I finally got my hands on another one, and I'm very happy to have it. So I figured I'd show you what it is, uh, the state it's kind of in right now, and the plans for this thing. So let's get into it. Got another Red Cat Gen 8 V1. You might recognize it. I did a little short thing about this a while back. This is one that Clint picked up, and he decided to sell it, and so I bought it off of him. Gave me a really good price on it, and so it is now mine, and I am extremely happy to have it. I don't understand what the problem is people have with this rig. This is probably one of the best looking bodies that was ever put out, in my opinion. Now this one's got some scratches, but there's plans for all of that. Right now, it is basically bone stock as far as the suspension and whatnot goes. I have played with the shocks a little bit because the shocks that were on it were just a little bit too bouncy, and so I'm playing around with shocks trying to alleviate some of that and to make it a little more predictable out here on the trail. The tires are not original. These are just some that I had here to keep it in roller, per se. It did have a set of Traxxas Canyon Trail 1.9s on it, which, and I'm just not a big fan of the Canyon Trails, but so I stuck these on it just to see what it would look like. It's not bad, but it's just not what I want. Say it's missing a bumper up here. There is a bag full of parts here. It's got sliders, another rear bumper, a front bumper with a stinger, and some other doodads in it. But overall, good rig. I have changed the motor. It did have a Traxxas Titan in it, and I have put a Hobbywing Fusion 1800 kV in it, and so far just testing, really smooth. Oh, just I love those Fusion motors. I can't say enough about them. But you pull the body off and get into it, show you what we got, show you what the plans are, and we'll get done with this thing pretty quick. Is that Fusion in all of its glory. Nice throttle response with this. Tried to keep the wiring as clean as possible. Mounted the switch over on the opposing side, and let's see, the only thing that I have found wrong with it is, and this happened prior to Clint purchasing the truck, is whoever had it beforehand cut the battery tray, and I thought, well, I'm going to wind up having to find another one. But for the battery packs that I run, which are just a Shorty 3S 2200, they fit in there perfect. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add another, if you can see, I don't know if you can see it or not, but right in here is another slot for another battery strap. Just going to add another battery strap to keep the battery secure and just not even worry about replacing the battery tray itself. The suspension, stock. Drive shafts, I believe, are stock. It does not have any overdrive. I've had a hard time trying to find an overdrive kit for it. I can find them to go into the pumpkin. I cannot find an overdrive kit to go out on the portals. That's really what I'd rather have. But oh me, then we've got an upgraded servo up here that was in it. The stock steering links. Just, I don't know. It's not perfect. It's really close to being bone stock. So that is about as far as I'm going to go with it there. I mean, the only thing I'm going to work with, like I said, is the shocks. I do have a new set of tires and wheels coming for it. And then that brings me back to the body. Body's in decent shape. to be the age that it is. It's got some chew marks here on the side. The sliders are not on the truck right now. Whoever took them off didn't realize that it was going to chew the body up. So I'm going to put the sliders that are in that bag back on the chassis and then pull everything off of this. Now, as you can see, it's got light buckets front and light buckets in the rear back there. I'm going to outfit it with LEDs front and rear. But after, that's going to happen after I get another body. I have ordered a clear body for this. I'm going to keep this orange body. I just like the old orange bodies. But instead of doing these decals, I think it's the only bad thing that Red Cat did when they released these trucks originally was put the decals on the windows. I'm going to leave the windows clear and then just lightly smoke tint them whenever I get it painted. Now, I've chosen the paint. I don't want to tell anybody what it is yet, but it is not going to be orange. It's not going to be blue. It's not going to be green, and it's not going to be purple like the V2s are. I'm going a different route. I think it's going to look really cool, and I can't wait to get it finished and show you guys and get it out on the trail and get some video of it. But should be pretty cool with new paint, new decals, cleared windows with just a little smoke tint, and all the LEDs. Should look really, really sweet. If I don't get it to where it looks so nice, I don't want to take it out, because that's happened before in the past. There she is, my new to me Red Cat Gen 8 V1 project. Clint, thanks for selling me the old girl. I am so happy to have her here. And stay tuned. There's lots of good stuff coming for this. Just waiting for the parts to come in. They should be here this first part of this week. Other than that, lots of stuff going on with that thing. Windows are cleared and smoke tinted. So lots of stuff coming for that. Just waiting for stuff to get here. And then we've got this thing. This is one of Eric's trucks, and we're building. You can see that chassis standing there. Another one, another comp rig for Eric as well. So lots of stuff coming, but this is what I'm focusing my attention on right now. Hope you guys are doing well. Take good care of yourselves. Remember, check on your neighbors. Be kind to somebody. Be kind to one another. Be kind to everybody. Be a decent human. And we'll catch you on the next video. Thanks. You guys take care.